Hello, it's Jairus from Sassy Woman Tarot, getting ready to do Cancer's reading for August 3rd through the 11th. I am a little late. I apologize. Life happens. That's my go-to, and I'm sticking to it. You have to adapt. Things happen. Sometimes you can apologize for them. Sometimes you can't. And sometimes you just can't do anything about it. You just have to adapt. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to do a seed of intention card for this week for you. All right, Cancer, and I've just saged my cards and cleansed my space and asked for the higher good to be with us. And that's in the white light, and I appreciate everything they do for me and they do for you. Okay, so I hope everybody's happy and healthy. I'm going to be doing my Chinese fortune sticks at the end of the reading, so please formulate a yes or no question in your mind right now, and then that way we'll pull the sticks at the end and we'll see what the answer is for you. And also, whatever sign likes their video the most and also views it the most, it's going to be a culmination of the two, I think. I'm going to do a bonus read for you on Saturday or Sunday of this week, and so hopefully you're the one. Okay, so, and if you'd like, share and subscribe. That would be great. I would really appreciate that. To anybody that you think can benefit from my readings, I really like that. I do my readings by donation only, and you can contact me and we can set that up if you'd like, and any donations are appreciated as always. And for today, I just want to say I indulge myself, okay? And you don't have to do anything like that. You can just watch my readings. I would really appreciate that too. And like, share, and subscribe. That'd be great. All right, so for today, I indulge myself. We'll see where this goes with this reading. And I am going to also use the Pixies. You're in my last reading for that. And they do take up time sometimes to find the meanings of them. I'm not going to use that deck. I'm going to use this. I guess so. Find the meanings of them. So just bear with me. And they do tie in though. I think they're very cool. And but it does take time to find them. They're not alphabetically designed, and they're not numerically designed in the book, so it's very difficult to find the meaning. All right, so there's one and there's one. All right, I'm doing a past, present, and future reading for you. And what we first pulled out was the Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands, and that would be the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Judgment card, and I'm going to take what was underneath that. That's the Emperor. And the Three of Pentacles. Two more. And I'll clarify, I'll give you the meanings somewhat general of these cards, and then we'll go on and we'll clarify the rest. Knight of Cups. Ooh, that's too many. We're not going to take all those. No, that's not going to happen. All right. Okay. One more card, and I got it. And that is the Page of Wands. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. All right. So let's go through this one more time. Just balance these out a little bit. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is usually like somebody up in their head regarding a matter. They can't stop thinking about something. They keep going back to that. They're bound to something, bondage-wise, you know, mentally. Okay, that's what I always think. That's what it seems to be to me. Okay, we'll clarify as we go. Five of Wands usually is, Five of Wands is like a struggle, competition. You're struggling with something regarding that. Six of Pentacles. Okay, Six of Pentacles can be a charity, gifts, you know, it just depends. Seven of Pentacles. Move them right on up there. And sometimes a pause during growth, like sometimes you know, you're losing sort of hope, and you're you're sort of, you know, your hopes fading in this particular circumstance, and you're trying to just you sort of are like in it, you know, stuck. Okay, and then we have judgment. Look at that. Tell me that's not judgment, right? That's a spiritual awakening. Then we have the Emperor, which is somebody in leadership. Could be you, or regarding that judgment. And Three of Pentacles. And Three of Pentacles is usually skill in arts, master craftsman, so maybe this leadership person. Knight of Cups. Okay. And the Knight of Cups is usually a young man. He brings proposals and sometimes invitations. See him bringing that cup? He's like, well, hello. We'd like to invite you to, or would you join us for? And then the Page of Wands. Look at that. The Page of Wands. That can be a young lover or a messenger. I always say, look at the size of that stick. He knows what he wants, going for it. All right, so let's go ahead and get some clarification. So this is going to be for Cancer for the week of August 3rd through the 11th. That's coming out. Temperance on top of the Eight of Swords. So Temperance, if you look at that, usually is adapting to whatever is going on in your mind regarding whatever situation is going to come out to be. And the Five of Wands, remember we had said the Five of Wands was, the Five of Wands is usually like a struggle or competition. So you're adapting to that. I have a Two of Pentacles, which is usually balancing, you know, handling two situations at once. So maybe you're having to adapt to that, or you had to adapt to that because that's your past. All right, and this is for Cancer. Maybe you had to make a choice here. Queen of Swords, usually swift action. Maybe you made some kind of decision, which led you to the Six of Pentacles, which is charity or gifts. You know, you came into some gifts. Somebody gave you some gifts and it made you change your mind. Let's clarify the gift. Ooh, I thought that flipped. That's sticking out there. I'm going to take this one. Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is usually a young lover or a messenger. The Knight of Cups, and what I said earlier was that. That's not really. It's the Page of Wands, that is. And the Page of Cups is usually a young lover, a captivating boy, maybe not a young lover, captivating boy, or when pigs fly. So it can be an illusion card as well. See? So we'll see on that. So maybe you had to make a swift decision regarding two people. Judgment card. Okay, and Judgment card is a spiritual awakening, which you have now coming up. Judgment here as well. So you've had like an epiphany regarding this situation. Okay, I'm taking this. Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is usually romance, happy home, good harvest. So you've made a judgment call regarding this, which leads us to the Emperor, which is a leadership. And I'm showing the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is usually castles in the air, you know. Sometimes things seem too good to be true, and they usually are sometimes. Just depends. So the leadership is clarified by that. So maybe it's not really somebody leading in the right direction. I have a Three of Pentacles. Let's get one more clarification on the castles in the air. Seven of Cups. For Cancer, please. Don't forget your yes or no question. Hopefully you formulated that. I'm going to take this. The Hanged Man. So you're feeling sort of stuck, like not sure which way to go, like sort of just hanging, suspended. Let's go with the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles again is usually like a master craftsman. Get this one. The Tower. Okay, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. The Tower can be like an overthrow of selfish ambition, you know, like it doesn't necessarily mean everything's crumbling down. Sometimes it could just mean a good change. So maybe you let go of that situation to come into the Knight of Cups, who's bringing you an invitation and proposal from a young lover or messenger. Let's see. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups for. Ooh, two of them. I saw that one and I saw this one. The Sun. Okay, so proposal or invitation, which is going to be very beneficial. The Sun. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a coming, going. Sometimes it's a Tuesday card, so it could be somebody's going to give you a proposal. I would say by possibly Tuesday of next week. It looks very beneficial. I'm going to take it like that because that's what I came into. And this going of a matter, a chivalrous young man. So somebody that would fight for your honor, possibly. The Page of Wands, this young lover. Doesn't matter if it's female or male. Gender, not gender specific, truthfully. It can change. So if you're a male and you're listening to me, don't think, oh, she's just talking about chicks. No, no, no. Just work yourself in the message and you'll get it. Okay, so you might meet some really cute little girl. Not little girl, but cute girl. And, or maybe not just cute, but smart, intelligent, confident, and meaningful. Okay, and then you have the Fool card on that. So that could be just a new beginning, fresh start. What's this one? The Chariot. Okay, can be fast moving, conquest of mind over emotions, you know, so that could be really, you know, really meaningful, as I said. And we had, what was today's, oh geez, just dumped my sage. I indulge myself. Okay, I indulge myself. Okay, the Wheel, ups and downs of life. Okay, that's a very good card though. It's good luck. And what's this one? And the Four of Swords. Okay, change for the better. It could be a change for the better. There it is. Strength. Okay. So it's a Leo card, and I love this. Can you see her? It's Leo season. Can you see her half Leo and see the infinity symbol on her arm? So pretty. Okay. So I would say you had Judgment twice. It's a change for the better, and I would say It's going to be very positive. Nine of Wands is what I last pulled, and the Nine of Wands is strength to overcome trouble. And I'm telling you, I think this is going to be very positive, whoever you're meeting and whoever gives you that proposal. And I don't know if not a proposal marriage, I'm not stating that. I'm just saying possible proposal for something, maybe to go to dinner, coffee, or could be a job situation. You'll have to know. But that sometimes that can represent Tuesday for me, so I'm going to stick with that. That's what I felt. I am going to pull one of these astounding, the Pixies Astounding Lenormand. Ooh, Pixies Astounding Lenormand. Okay, it just takes a while to find it. So we're going to go with that. Let me go ahead and shuffle these quick because that one popped out. And I don't know if that was meant to be or not, so we'll do this. And I do sage in between all my readings. So, okay, Cancer, let's go ahead and find that card if it was meant to come out. One card to pull this all together, please, Spirit, for my Cancerians for August 3rd through the 11th. I'm going to take this one, the Anchor. The Anchor. Okay, let me pull that. And I'll read that. I know that's about back here. I do know that. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to read this. It's a positive card. The Anchor. Beach, port, commitment, destination, fixed, goal, grounded, persistence, reliable. The seaside, stability, strong support, work or career. This is about things that anchor us to our lives, things that are stable and lasting. It can be a card of water-related things, such as boating, beach houses, and the like, but mostly it is about reaching goals or aspirations. Okay. And let me see, we're supposed to pull one more card to see what that represents, what it's anchored to. And it matters to the left or right. So I'm going to pull two cards. Ooh, jeepers. Okay, that's the second one. This is the first one. All right. So the Scythe is the first one. It's on the left. And the Bear is on the right. So let me just pull that and see. Okay. So the Scythe. Hard to find them in here. Bear with me here. I will get it. Alright. I think they're very neat little cards. And there's the one that I need, the other one. So I think the other one's up here somewhere. All right, so let me just go right here and see if I can just pop that out. Of course I'd get that. I apologize, like I said, but I really think the meanings are very representative of, and I just think I should continue till I find it. So I'm going to try that. Okay, that's the one that we need. And where's the other one? Okay, so the first one was the sky, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find that real quick. And, jeepers, so sorry. I feel like I've gone through the entire book and still have not located it. And then I have the bear. And, so the bear, jeepers. Nope. All right, so the bear means, let me just read that to you if I can find that. I let that go. All right. Well, I'm getting all worked up over that. Let me just see. So the sky, I should just start at the beginning and go back and see if I can find it. Because there's the bear. The bear is positive. It has to do with boss, finances, force, jealousy, management, money, official person, salary, overbearing, and protection. The full meaning of the card is this is a card of money and personal finances. Look to this card when you need information about your income. That was the anchor. Salary or cash flow issues. Bears are not fast, so these are long-term investments or larger purchases. Bears are protective and nurturing, so these are things that you should be considering for the future. Okay. And love, it says a new relationship or are at work or in your related field. It also could indicate someone who is looking to disrupt your current relationship. Accomplishing things as far as work, it's accomplishing things at work or in your business world. Timing is long-term, 10 to 15 years. Now, if I can find that sky, then that will explain the other one. Here it is. Okay, good. Okay. So, to the left, it's negative, okay? And the anchor, let me just go back here. It says, depends on the left or the right. So, to the right, you can see what the anchor is going toward. Okay, and that's your financial stability and your investments. To the left, you can see what the anchor is representing. Okay, so, and that the timing is long term. So the sky is negative: accidents, aggression, cruelty, cutting, danger, sharp, cutting, hostile, harvest, pain, sudden separation, and toothache. Once again, part of the Sinister 7 cards that appear in this deck appears as the sky is a card of warning and danger. As with the clouds card, you need to pay attention to the orientation of the scythe and notice which way it is cutting. It's cutting into the anchor. So just so you know, it's like this. You can see it like that. Okay, so it's cutting into the anchor, and it says here the direction of what is getting cut is to the right. As with the clouds, cards above the situation means that things are not as dire, but caution is needed. Cards positioned under the situation means the danger has passed. Okay, so that is this right here. So the danger has passed, the 9 of Wands. You might have had a situation where, like it said in there at that time where you had the spiritual awakening or having that now. So your 9 of Wands, that is strength to overcome trouble. So, and you have the strength card right underneath that. So I would take that as not dire, just that it has already, I think, occurred, okay? And the bear is your financial, and that is 10 to 15 years, long-term investment. So make sure that you pay attention to your finances and how you're investing. And that relationship, I think that relationship is going to be very, very beneficial for you. But I don't think it's going to be a fly-by-night thing. I think it's going to be quite beneficial. Let me go ahead and pull. I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin Oracle card. I was going to pull something else, but I just don't feel that. Let me just make sure I got it all okay. And Kuan Yin, they're just so beautiful, these cards. And I'll read what it says on the back. Okay, so this is for Cancer. This is an Oracle card, and then we'll do the Chinese sticks. This is Spring Mother Magu. Magu, goddess of spring. I hope you can see that. Healing and transformation brings you blessings now. You are asked to remember that light can come from even the darkest beginnings, that spring only ever comes after winter. The challenge can be to trust that winter will end. Exploring the unknown parts of yourself will result in discovery and a healing rebirth for you. It's really beautiful. Okay, all right, so let's do the Chinese sticks for you. All right, Cancer, and this is for August 3rd through the 11th. And if you know somebody else that can benefit from my readings, please pass that along. I would really appreciate that. Like, share, and subscribe. I will be doing readings every week. And like I said, if you are the one that likes and views the most of your sign reading this week, you'll get a bonus reading Saturday or Sunday from me. Okay? All right, so Cancer, here we go. This is an answer to your yes or no question. Yep, I had to have a deciding factor there. Number 7, okay? All right, because it was like, All right, so number 7 for you. Let me see what that represents here. Number 7, the answer is yes. It says you sense that new opportunities will soon make themselves known to you, and you're correct. Consider relocating to the home near people who are dearest to your heart. Again, I'll read it. Number 7, yes. You sense that new opportunities will soon make themselves known to you, and you are correct. Consider relocating to the home near people who are dearest to your heart. I hope that helped, Cancer. And thanks for stopping by today, and hope to see you again real soon. And I hope everything falls into place. And remember what it said, I indulge myself. This is for this week. Okay, take care now. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, see you. Bye.